Hi guys, this is your favorite mystic, TheSirenSayz. Welcome back to my commentary channel where we speak about movies, TV, and soon-to-come books, and everything I like, dislike, the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything thrown in between those frames of media. Today is going to be a little bit different of a video. On days that are not Saturday, we talk about other things or other things in the realm of sisters, but also other things in general. So look out for that. Disclaimer, these are my personal opinions. I know I put a lot of subtitles to show like I don't take it too seriously. I'm not going to be doing that all the time. So it's my personal opinion. I don't have to be right. There might be one or two scenes that I have the Mandela effect on where I thought I saw something I didn't see, or I forgot something. Just bear with me. But based on what I saw, these are my opinions. So I want to talk about Bayo, because apparently there seems to be discussion, and I knew I was right to just take a side and stick to it. Now, let me just say this first. Should Bayo have called her a B? Absolutely not. But do I know where it came from? Not necessarily. But do I know where his anger itself came from? Yes. He is a rich man, right, who at first didn't even tell Sabrina that he was a prince. What does that say? That say that he has possibly been used for his money. And so he was trying to see if Sabrina liked him for him. Oh, I have money, but I'm not a prince. Let's just see if she just likes me as a guy who got a couple $100,000 in the bank. So after and people are saying, oh, he's obviously homophobic. I don't think so. Here's why. The only thing that came up that can make you say, oh yeah, he's definitely homophobic, is that he said it doesn't vibe with his tradition. Now, he is in royalty. That could mean a whole bunch of stuff, and we all know historically a lot of those royal men was taking a sausage as well. They wasn't just taking in hot dog buns, they was taking in sausages as well. So let's not sit here and pretend that everybody was straight. So the tradition doesn't have to be that he is whatever. The tradition can be respect. Check it out. He was respectful most of the way through. When he first met her, right? The person who was outright disrespectful was Calvin, because he was jealous. Meanwhile, he's not even with Sabrina, but he would like to be with Sabrina, and so he's being territorial. And then Bayo had to get him sent out of his place. So as you can see, Bayo has this, I guess you could say, at least a base level veneer of respect and politeness that Maurice does not have. Are we going to get into Maurice right now? We're going to get into him. This video is not going to be long, because honestly, I feel like this being a topic is just so weird to me. It cannot be that if there's a conversation of Maurice versus Bayo, there are really some of y'all trying to say Bayo is homophobic. What's wrong with y'all? You and Tyler Perry are xenophobic. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You're xeno. Here's why. Bayo did nothing that made me think he was homophobic. The only issue is, the only thing that could lead you to believe that I can see, is that Maurice is so flamboyant that he's obviously gay. And if it looks like Bayo had an issue with just his flamboyancy, that would be one thing. But here's the problem. As soon as Maurice walks into a room, he's cursing. He's saying something that normal people would be like, really nigga? Really niggs? So I'm gonna need y'all to realize that Maurice isn't a good enough case study. If Tyler Perry had done what he was supposed to do and show an offhanded scene of Bayo around somebody else that was of the Rainbow Coalition, who is not as rude as Maurice, and he has the exact same reaction, then you can say, without any doubt, because what I'm saying is there's plausible deniability in this. There's reasonable doubt. But if he had made a scene where Bayo act the same way towards somebody who is the exact opposite of Maurice attitude wise, then you can say, yeah, he's homophobic. But just him saying his traditions, it could be customs. You know, like how people of noir complexion love to say when they're around people of palm color complexion that the way they grew up is different, so their manners are different. Sometimes black people like to say that they are more polite. It isn't necessarily true, but they're more polite towards their parents. That part I can say y'all are right about to a certain degree, right? You don't talk to your parents any sort of way, but sometimes people of the palm color complexion do talk to their parents any sort of way. That's a stereotype. That's what some people have seen. It is what it is, right? That is culture. That is tradition. Honor your father and your mother in a very specific way that can look different per household, per skin color, whatever. I feel like that is where Bayo was coming from. His tradition, his culture is not, you can't like the same gender, even though that could be a part of it. But what I think it is that you have to have a certain level of respect. And I'm sorry, guys, but like, it would have been easier to believe that he was homophobic if Maurice was sensible. Now let me say what I mean, right? You're not sure about this guy, but he's a prince. That's number one. You should give him respect just off that. Like, you don't know what could happen. He could have guards snatch you up, take you to his homeland. Like, you don't know, right? Second of all, he just paid for your bail. Reasonings be damned, because everybody's just like, well, he just did it for Sabrina. Obviously, anytime a man does something in this show, it's usually for or against one of the four girls. Let's move on. Let's move on from that talking point, because I don't understand how it helps your point here. Calvin did a lot of things for Sabrina as well, but we don't want Calvin and Sabrina together, so let it go. Now, with those two things in mind, paying for the bail and being a prince, Maurice should have switched it up. Would it be fake? Yes, because that's not how he acts normally. But I would have preferred for him to be fake towards the prince, because this is the first time the prince is meeting him. So just be like, thank you so much, yes. I'm not saying he has to turn down his voice, but don't say any of the rude stuff. Don't curse. Don't be like, yes. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't like him either. Excuse me? Somebody brought up that Andy doesn't like him either, but Andy's not homophobic. That's why Sabrina doesn't like talk to her about it. No, but you know what she does do? She tries to warn Maurice to be respectful around Andy. She tells Maurice to tighten up and be respectful around Andy because Andy is helping and Andy is her friend. Men are very, very, very replaceable to Sabrina. But once she sees you as one of her girls, you aren't replaceable. She sees Maurice as one of her girls. So she's not just going to let him go. But what she will do, and that's why she won't talk back to Andy, because that's one of her girls, right? She'll tell Maurice to tighten it up. That's where that's coming from, guys. I really like, if you believe otherwise, take it into another comment section, because I don't want to hear that like Bayo is like completely homophobic, because Sabrina got many problems. Sabrina got so many problems, bro. So many. Like, Sabrina's a weirdo. Okay? She's a weirdo. I don't understand her, and I'm just hoping that this new plot point with her and Rich will revive whatever is left of her character for me, because what happened between her and Bayo is so weird to me. I was so proud of Tyler Perry for allowing Bayo to like talk back to her and tell her to just sit her booty down, only for him to backtrack off of that and have us as the audience believe that he's actually homophobic because Sabrina is doubling down when we know Sabrina likes to do that. She likes to double down on stereotypes when she wants to avoid somebody. That's whack. And it makes me scared for Rich. Never thought I'd say I was scared for a nigga, but it makes me scared for Rich. Because what mistake could he make? Now, if Tyler Perry was a good writer, Sabrina could still be this weird, messy girl, right? Who drops men whenever she sees one red flag and strings them along and then lets them go with stereotypes. That could be her character. But with Rich, what they should do, you know what? I'm going to put it up in Sabrina's video. But Sabrina's a hypocrite. So I'm sorry. I don't think he should call her a bitch at all. I don't like that. I'm also a little bit scared for her because he said, you know, he gonna pay her back for this. Like, she gonna get her day. I don't know what that means. Tyler, just kick him off the show. Honestly, just don't even bring him back. Because people don't have common sense when it comes to his character, and you just gonna make him do so much that the common sense won't even matter. Which he does with a lot of his characters. Like, once they do something wrong, the right that they were in is erased, and I hate when he does that. You didn't have to make him go this far. He was in the right. Should he get anything from Sabrina? No. But is he right to be mad at her? Yes. But you had to ruin the fact that his anger was justified by making him go too far verbally. I don't appreciate that, Tyler. I don't appreciate that. And see, I'm being honest. He made him go too far. Should Sabrina do everything he says? No, she don't gotta do nothing. But it comes with consequences, right? It's gonna come with him thinking that she's a user. And why wouldn't he think that? She did use him. And he's like, oh, but he was expecting like sex and or marriage. And it's like, of course he was expecting sex. He likes her. He wants to date her. Let's just be so for real right now. He wants to date her. That's where that is coming from. He was thinking that it's going to be a slow burn. It wasn't going to be easy, but men like to chase. Right? He helped her out with someone he doesn't even like. And he was hoping, okay, we can go out. We can talk. And maybe if you trust me enough, I can get in them draws and we can date. I wouldn't do that. But I also wouldn't be friends with Maurice, so I wouldn't have ended up in any legal troubles either. So we can say woulda, coulda, shoulda, but this is a situation that we're in. And I still think she's super naive for asking him for money in the first place. If we're gonna listen to stereotypes, the stereotype she should have listened from is that you don't ask niggas for that much money. Prince niggas too? Royal niggas? Girl, is you stupid for real? That's my issue with Sabrina. She kind of dense in the head top. She kind of dense. I don't know. So the stereotype is you don't just take money from like rich people. You don't just, you know, like they're always going to expect something back. I don't know why Sabrina didn't consider that, but like facts. They're going to expect something back. Sabrina, can we think about the fact that they're going to expect something back, Sabrina? Okay. I'm just trying to figure out. Child. Sabrina is annoying. But I'm going to talk about her next. Yeah. But this is all I have to say on Bayo. I wish him good riddance. Because I don't need him causing any drama, stirring up anything, or else he's going to turn into Gary and I'm just going to say, get this man off my screen. So no, I don't like him. But Sabrina is wrong as well. Three things can be right at the same time. I don't like him. I see where his anger was coming from. And Sabrina is also wrong. Oops. Look at that. Nuance. I know, it's hard to find nuance in this show. But in tiny pockets, you can kind of see it with a magnifying glass. Swear to you. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Tell me if you like these little short burst videos or if you just prefer my reviews. And let me know your thoughts down below. Anyways, goodbye, my sires. Sue.